What are you doing, Jason?
Well, Fallon uses that snail mucus or whatever. I'm using what the Pilgrims used.
Yes, all the pilgrims are known for their jade rollers.
Is that what they brought to the first Thanksgiving?
I'm thankful for my jade roller. Since I have to get up with the cows each morning, I won't have bags under my eyes anymore.
Laugh if you will, clowns, but my eyes will be less puffy than yours.
When does that start?
Every day.
Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. Every day. We do it our own way. Sing it out every day. Yeah, let's make it a good day. Every day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah.
Now, here's Jason.
Thank you. Happy election day, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to the show, everybody. Hi. How's everybody doing? That's right. Welcome to the show. I'm Jace. Thank you for being here. I got to tell you, I was very worried because it is election day. Thank you. You know what I'm going to say. Because it's when we tape the show, because I know some of our markets get the show a day late. I hate that. Write your congressman about that. But anyway, we're doing this on election day, and we found out our audience folks, including the beautiful Aaron Schwaberini, they said to us, hey, Jace, there's 4 people and a couple farm animals coming on election day in the audience because nobody wanted to get out. But look what happened. We got these people over there. That's right. They came. They came. I appreciate them. But now tomorrow we only have a few people. Anyway. Yeah, no matter how it turns out, if you're depressed, I'll cheer you up. Come see me. That's right. Let's get started, everybody. Well, it was bound to happen sooner or later. The truth comes out. You saw her being sassy just a few minutes ago. Well, the sassiness from Fallon actually started yesterday. Well, actually, it started at birth. But anyway, it started on Monday because my dear friend Fallon decided to grab a camera and share what happens behind the scenes when she's not part of a segment. And warning, you may be surprised. I don't talk crap about you. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our Cecil B. DeMille. Fallon, everybody. Hello, friend.
Hello.
Everybody's a comedian today, I'm telling you.
The laundry guy commented on my post. He's like, we need to talk about that ironing.
Yeah, I know.
I was like,
he did.
That's fair.
Patrick goes, Fallon isn't ironing correctly. I'm like, I know.
You can tell I do not iron.
No.
Like ever. Yeah.
I love to iron.
Uh-uh.
Oh, you don't like, it's a household chore I love.
I will avoid a shirt for an entire year if it's wrinkly. Just
Really?
to not iron it. Yeah. I'm just like, nope, not today. Not today.
I iron everything, always. My
my stepdad, the dearly departed, the Cappy, who I always, I've talked about for years. Cappy was in the Marines or the Navy. My mom will correct me momentarily, but he used to iron his blue jeans even.
Oh.
He would iron, I mean, everything was crisp. Look, I was never in the military, but I do. I like everything. I don't like to be wrinkled. I actually have a little, I don't know if it's OCD. If I sit, you'll notice I sometimes sit very proper because I don't like to be wrinkled. I don't like to look a mess.
Which is funny as I'm sitting here like the letter C. I'm like, you and I are you are way more particular with stuff like that. I always say I'm not a perfectionist, and it's very, I think, evident in most things in my life.
Yeah.
So.
I do. I don't even like, oh God, I'm really giving an insight into my psyche. When I put a seatbelt on, it takes me like several seconds to like make sure that I'm not, like if I'm going someplace, I'll put the clothes over the seatbelt.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I just like to look nice. Yeah.
Jake always thinks how I drive and sit in the seat is just disturbing anyway. He says you can't see me in my car because I sit so far back like this, and I'm just all wrinkled. I'll get out and everything is messed up. And he's like, how do you sit like that? You are 5'2". He's like, I can't reach the pedals when I get in your car. How are you? And I'm like,
I am quite literally, and we have a lot in common, but I am the polar opposite.
Yeah.
I'm almost uncomfortable driving.
Jake. We have the 2 car settings, and I'll push 2, and I'm like, okay, Ethel, like, why are we, what's happening? I feel like, and he's like, really?
Yeah.
Look.
And Colin, again, is Jake in this situation. We are married to basically the same people, yeah. Let's get started there. Oh, by the way, Jake, Fallon's husband, will play a part in a part of our show a little bit later. You will not want to miss that. But right now, let's start as we always do. It's time for the hot dish. Roll it, Leo. Delicious. Okay, friends, get ready for your next TV binge. Netflix, you know we love them. Netflix just dropped our first look at a new docu-series on the Jonben Ramsey case. It's hard to believe. It's been nearly 30 years since that awful crime. And again, to this day, still unsolved. Let's take a look at the trailer.
Explain to me what's going on, okay? We have a kidnapping. There's a note left in our daughter's drawer.
It received national news attention right away.
Jonben Ramsey was in child beauty pageants. When you dress your child up, you might innocently attract a predator.
Was there an intruder, or was the family involved?
The press was going wild that Burks would kill him. We thought, this is crazy. He didn't write that note.
The amount was $118,000, which is really bizarre.
The tabloids were crucial in pushing the narrative. They were untrue, unfounded, but that didn't matter. It was a good story.
People hated the Ramsey.
Cold Case, Who Killed Jonben Ramsey, takes a closer look. I thought we looked at every angle, but not yet. Takes a closer look at the mistakes that police made investigating the case and how the tabloids created suspects on their own. The 3-part series starts streaming on November 25th. It's one of those cases in the 90s that, and I hate the general term, I know it's popular, the media, but it was one of the cases, OJ being another one, that changed nightly news. Remember, nightly, before, you would never see something, not that this was exactly OJ, but you would never see the level of coverage on a story like this on Tom Brokaw or Peter Jennings. This changed the game along with OJ, same era too. So you were younger.
Yeah, I remember the name and the case to a degree, but not a lot of the details for sure. Like, I don't know now, are the what does the family do now? You know what I mean? Like, were they able to go on and live a moderately normal life since people were accused of so many things?
That would be a big no.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Mom has passed away. Is father still alive, Jeff? Father, yeah, he's in this. The brother, I think, is still alive. The brother, there was another documentary where the brother was like, the brother was the focus of the other documentary series that they did rather recently, and you thought about the brother, you're like,
Is he guilty of something?
It's not even guilty, but there was something off about how they portrayed the brother. So we'll see. Sticking with TV, next on the dish, more good news for good old network TV. I'm telling you, network TV is back like Chili's.
It's great.
People love those mozzarella planks at Chili's, I'm telling you. So Matlock on CBS isn't the only new hit this season. Yeah, love Matlock so much. Love it. Thursdays on CBS. So I'm talking about another show. ABC's High Potential is another hit. Yeah. So listen to this. It's averaging more than 10 million viewers a week on both network and streaming combined, which is, you know, hello, a total. And that makes it the most watched news show on ABC in 6 years. Kaylin Olson stars as a woman with a genius-level IQ who helps solve crimes at the LAPD. Fallon, you loved it. I loved it. I'm still, like Matlock, I have not fallen off, which is a good sign for me. I fell off of Elsbeth. I wanted to love it because I love the Good Wife universe. This, I have not fallen off yet.
Yeah, Jeff told me about this one, so I went and watched it. And I will say, I'm not saying it's because we mentioned the show, but it feels convenient. We talk about the show, and now it's the most viewed in 6 years. You're welcome. You're welcome.
You're welcome, ABC.
You're welcome.
To be fair, I'm going to level one criticism on it. I call it the Emily in Paris conundrum. I don't like how, even though it's a TV show, everything just magically works out every single time for her. Just like Emily in Paris. Oh, I want to do a fashion show in 10 minutes at this museum, and 10 minutes later, they have a fashion show. You need to get permits for that, and permits take a long time.
I know, my favorite every time is he does a Lily Collins impression of British. It's in Paris, and the star is from America. And he'll always do, oh, Daddy. He always does that accent.
Whatever. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Things are always work out too easily. Yeah. And that's my one criticism of High Potential, and I hope they correct it. Then it'll be near perfect. Everything's just too easy.
I'm sure that'll catch up soon. You know what I mean? I feel like it will.
I do too.
They do perfectly put a bow on each episode. Some people like that because there's like closure each episode.
Yeah, but even geniuses make mistakes, like our executive producer, Jeff.
Wow. Yeah.
No, it was a compliment. He's a genius. There he is, yeah.
He hates it.
He hates it. That's a nice sweater you have, Jeff. We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everybody.
Let's make it a good day.
Welcome back. Little programming note. This Friday, I have loved him since 1986 when he burst on the scene in La Bamba. Lou Diamond Phillips will be in studio on Friday. Yeah.
Why am I just hearing about this?
What?
Why am I just hearing about this?
You didn't go to the meeting yesterday.
What? What meeting?
There was no meeting. I'm kidding. We found out yesterday after the show. I'm not joking. I have loved him. Like, I remember going on a date to see La Bamba.
Yeah, I had a crush on him.
Did you have a crush on him?
Everyone had a crush on him in La Bamba.
Yeah. But he will be here in studio. So if you haven't gotten your tickets to be in the audience, go to eventbrite.com. Aaron Schwab is very excited now. Yeah. Welcome back. From trying to save the last Blockbuster store to campaigning for an unknown bird in the New Zealand Bird of the Century contest, John Oliver is known for a variety of great, elaborate stunts. Well, he stopped by the Late Show Monday night to talk about one stunt involving Russell Crowe.
We bought Russell Crowe's jockstrap from the movie Cinderella Man from his online divorce auction, which there's more context around it, but it won't help you understand it anymore. And he took the proceeds from it, and he opened up the John Oliver Koala Chlamydia Ward. at Sydney Zoo, which is still open today, still treating koalas for chlamydia, which is a real big problem. It's a genuine problem. Not only did he do the perfect joke, Russell Crowe, and he's not someone that you would necessarily associate with a kind of a ribald sense of humour. The next week, we'd sent him an idea for a joke that we wanted him to film. He emailed back to say, I'll do it, but to be honest, it doesn't feel like you're elevating the joke at all. And the most humiliating thing was he was right. I got a really incisive joke note from Russell Crowe, and at that point it feels like you might need to stop doing whatever it is you think you're doing.
Hey! Good ideas come from all over, including the Gladiator. Yeah.
It's always weird what people with money do for fun stuff, you know? Just like I just did a whole wing of a hospital as a joke. I don't know. It's always like, okay, cool.
Well, it's funny that you said that, because what I thought about watching that, and I watched John Oliver weekly, I always think, in knowing something about a show budget, I always think, I know Jeff does too, look at those stunts that he does. I think to myself, what does his show budget look like? Yeah. Like, what line? No, but how do they do a line item in the budget? Stunts, $4 million.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How much money annually does HBO give him for stunts like that?
Apparently a lot. Yeah.
Probably a lot, yeah. More Dish now. Get ready to see and hear a whole lot more about the upcoming Wicked movie. The global media blitz is underway. Yeah, you think there are a lot of election commercials? It's basically the same for Wicked. They had their world premiere in Sydney. Here's a look at the stars right there. Ariana Grande shared this picture on her gram. And when you go see the movie, you may notice something different about Ariana. Her name. You may not realize that that's actually not her full name. In the movie, in the Wicked credits, she's listed as Ariana Grande Butera, which is her actual full name. She told a radio host that she wanted to use her childhood name because she first saw Wicked at a really early age, at 10. Ariana also recently reconciled with her father following her parents' divorce. Yet another reason why she wanted to use it. I thought that was really nice. Yeah.
She said it was a very full circle moment, so she wanted to do that. And yeah, I've been loving the press with them. It's been very emotional. I feel like they've cried in every interview. Every interview. They ask Ethan Slater they always every interviewer tries to work around and ask a question about Ariana Grande to him. And it's fun. I don't know. It seems like a fun cast.
My favorite thing that's been Wicked adjacent is the Cynthia Erivo Target commercials, when the guy is singing and she goes like, that's my line. I love. Now see, I'm using the British accent properly there, but yeah.
That's lovely, lovely, yeah.
That's my line.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it. We're going together. We're doing a little sneak peek.
We are.
A couple weeks, right?
Yeah. Well, you said you weren't going to sit with me, actually. So it's interesting that we're going together now.
Oh, stop it. I was joking. I will, yeah. Is Jake going to be there?
No.
Oh, then I won't.
I'm bringing his sister, yeah.
Well, where's Jake going to be?
At home with our child. I didn't invite him. Although Jake loves like musicals, he tells everyone that will listen he was cast as the Phantom in Phantom of the Opera. But then he does in parentheses very small because he was the only person that fit in the harness. But so like
Really?
Yeah, his school in like where he went to school, it's called Eastview here in the Twin Cities, and they would do this thing called like Bravo, where they would do songs, and they went through, and he said that they literally lined the boys up, and they're like, you fit. And he's like, I'm the Phantom because I fit in the harness. Awesome. So he got to fly across the stage.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want video.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. But
next up, the truth about shopping. You guys have to see this. From food to clothing, gadgets, everything. There's no doubt it's really easy, more easy than ever, to get what you want these days, even if you don't think you need it. So a new documentary looks at the reasons that we, all of us, cannot stop buying stuff. Watch this.
I was president of the Adidas brand.
I started at Apple.
I worked at Amazon for 15 years. It's a highly refined science to get you to buy stuff.
They know you. Like, we know you.
We were constantly developing new ways to get you to buy. Influencing your behavior in subtle ways that you'd never even realize. And every trick in the book is being used to hide what's really going on.
Look at this bag. They're doing what marketers always do, which is showing you the shiny little thing over here. By Gucci. Because they don't want you to look at what they're doing over here.
This is what they do with unwanted merchandise.
Amazon was dumping into landfills toys.
The voices of "we're going to protect the business" win out over the little voice in your head saying, should we really be doing this?
These things are hazardous waste. We're drinking them, breathing them, and they're poison.
Yes. So, guys, this is called Buy Now. Again, it's called Buy Now. It has interviews with former executives at companies like Amazon, Apple, Adidas, and they say us, consumers, should not be blamed necessarily. It's not all of our fault, not just us, for all the trash from unused products. It's the corporations who are at fault. That's their argument in this documentary. Come on, I don't need a documentary to tell me that. This happened today, no joke. Colin and I have been looking for a new beard trimmer. And I know you're like, wow, Jason, riveting story. But no. And no joke, Aaron, there's more. There's more, Aaron. Colin, this is hand to Oprah Winfrey. Colin texted me a link, and he goes, hey, I did some research, because that's what Colin does. I did some research, and this is the one that we should buy. I refreshed Facebook, because I was talking out loud to myself. I refreshed my Facebook feed. There was an ad for that beard trimmer right there in my Facebook feed. Every time.
It's crazy how it works. And I mean, it really does. Like they're right. They know you and they know what to advertise to you. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And it works. And then they make it so easy. Just like one quick click. I mean, think of it. Growing up, nothing was ever delivered to our house, ever. And
ever.
Like nothing. And now every day we all get multiple boxes. It's crazy.
If you're my neighbor on the 4th floor, you get 400. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my God. I have a woman, I go to the mailroom, I love her, but I'm like, how big is your unit? You know what I mean?
That's personal.
Well, unit, I should have used... It depends on the day. Next in the dish, you either love it like me or it gives you nightmares. But no matter where you are on the scale, it's one of the most memorable songs from the 90s, even if many people have no idea what it actually means. Now, 30 years later, we're learning something new about this song. Yep. Who can forget the Hansen brothers singing MMMBop back in '97? It hit #1 in more than a dozen countries. Well, listen to this. In a new interview with People magazine, the guys reveal it was never meant to be a song. Watch this.
It was written with the intention of being a background part.
For another song called Boomerang, we were standing around a microphone, and it's hard to say who literally said MMMBop.
I think Taylor probably sang it first. I was probably like coloring or something. I mean, I was little.
And if my memory serves me correctly, 3 of us walked out of the control room where we were working in kind of an area where there was a little bit more reverb, and we were just kind of singing.
Before we knew it, we were singing this little scatty part.
It's very possible that Taylor said the first idea. Like, how would you scat?
Yeah, who knew? Well, as for, how do you spell it? As for what MMMBop means, Hansen says it's a synonym for an instant or quick feeling.
Hansen was my first concert.
Really?
Like, of all the boy bands around my era, Hansen was the one I was most obsessed with. I kissed my Taylor Hansen poster every night. I had the Totally Taylor book. Yeah. Oh, I loved Hansen so much.
Well,
so much.
It's a
I
perfect...
actually met them at the Minnesota State Fair finally, like all these years later. I did the thing, they're like, they come out after each show, and I stood outside and waited as an adult. So like, I finally got to meet these people.
Yeah.
And I did. I got a picture with each of them. Yeah.
As you should.
It was very cute.
It's great to meet your childhood crushes.
Yeah.
They're still good-looking guys.
Very, yeah.
Very good-looking guys. We're going to take a break. Speaking of good-looking guys, Jake in a little bit. We'll be right back.
Okay,
Back in a moment. Coming up in just a little bit, meet the man who is determined to make the outdoors comfortable and accessible for everyone. Then we're opening up the Jason Show mailbag to see what you have to say this week. And Fallon's husband is causing a ruckus. A real ruckus. What is it and why is it inspiring today's game? You'll find out when the Jason Show continues. Welcome back. Well, our guest today is on a mission to help get more people to enjoy the beauty of nature, no matter who you are. He's the first person to visit all 419 national parks in the U.S. in one trip. And as part of a new documentary urging everyone to live their true life. Watch.
Being in nature just is always transformative.
The reason a place like this is beneficial is it's not our real world. Only in a place like this, I think, can we really just let go of these things.
What I love is that we're 5 gay men out here in nature together, and we get to feel safe and free of human judgment.
You say goodbye to the stressors of the world.
Yep. That is a clip from the documentary Canyon Chorus that was just named one of the best outdoor movies of the year at the Banff Film Festival. Welcome back to our show, Mikah Meyer. Welcome back, buddy. Welcome back. Welcome back.
It's good to be here. You renovated since I was last year.
Well, I renovated. I thought if Micah's coming back, we got to get a new set.
I appreciate the facelift.
That's right.
I hope you're not calling me old, but I'll take it.
Yeah. I'm the old one on this in this two-shot here. How you doing?
I'm great. I just got back from Canada yesterday, so I wore my red to honor our neighbors to the north.
That's right.
Yeah,
looking very Canada. Congratulations. Other than the set, the other thing that's changed since the last time you were here, congratulations on the film festival. That's fantastic, Micah.
It's been a wild ride since last time I was here. We've done 14 film festivals, and this is sort of like the shining gem when it comes to outdoor film festivals.
Yeah.
Really, of all the outdoor festivals around,
if you've never heard of
Banff,
that's what that is, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the most prestigious outdoor film festival you can get into, and so we were one of the 90 films that screened over the past 10 days, but then on top of that, they pick 30 films that make the world tour, so we will now be part of the 2024-2025 world tour of films.
Well, which is, talk to me, that just, for a film like this, it just means a hell of a lot, doesn't it?
It totally does. I mean, the production team said, it doesn't get better than this. Like, you really can't ask for anything more with this film, and so it's going to tour all 6 continents, over 600 screenings, over 47 countries, 500,000 people watch the Banff World Tour, so it's like, you really can't ask for more than that.
For the people who missed your first appearance, and we were just delighted when you were here last time, explain, I did a little bit in the intro there, talk about the film itself.
Well, there's not a lot of LGBTQ+ representation in the outdoors industry, and a lot of the films that have been made are kind of like tragedy porn, where it's just like, it's depressing and you're talking about the hardships, which are real, but what we really worked to do with this film was to make the tragedy fun, and to sort of kind of trick people into watching a film you're supposed to think is about like a father-son, Boy Scout, manly trip, but then when you watch it, you find out, as you saw in the clip, that we're all gay. But I think what audiences...
Gays can too, y'all!
and it's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I think when people watch this film, the number one thing they say is, I laughed and I cried, then I laughed again, and I was like, what's happening? But we make the struggles joyful, and we show off that queer joy, and to me, that's what I'm most proud of.
You know what yeah, absolutely. You know what I love, and I think I said a version of this to you when you were here, and the reason you're back is because I think this is a universe, this even though it's about a group of gay guys, you know what I'm going to say, I think this is lovely because it is showing folks, no matter who you are. I remember when Oprah, I'm not making it's a little bit apples to oranges. I remember when Oprah did an episode going to the national parks because there was a black park ranger who said not a lot of black folks go explore the national park system, and he wanted Oprah to show, because she had such a great platform. The reason I bring up that comparison is you don't have to be a gay person to watch this and go, you know what? This is for everybody. This is, and that's what perfectly dovetails into your safe space. Can you tell the folks what that is?
Yeah, totally. So 4 years ago, I launched this new program. I actually came up with it in the aftermath of the George Floyd murder. I thought, you know, how can I use my platform, my privilege, and my profession to make the world a better place? And that really was the outdoors industry. And so I created this symbol called the Outside Safe Space symbol that allows allies to wear it when they're hiking or rafting or in the outdoors and just non-verbally communicate that they're an ally, which we Minnesotans should love the non-verbal communication and passive-aggressive. You don't have to say anything. And
yeah.
So yeah, you know.
Yeah, don't talk to us on the trail. Yeah.
But I launched that journey by running across the state of Minnesota, and that was sort of the adventure that helped get attention for this. And now, as a result of that run, every REI, all 3 in Minnesota, started selling the stickers, pins, and patches. And then just this week, actually after this episode, I'm going to UPS to drop off my first ever national order for REI.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That's great, my friend. Have you, what has been, in our remaining, we have just a little bit of time, about 30 seconds. What's been the reaction from folks? I mean, the DMs and the letters you must get, I bet they're kind of, I'm going to remove the word kind of, life-changing for you.
Yeah, I mean, it's a perfect segue. I brought for the audience stickers and postcards for everybody that you can send off people about our film festival and about the Outside Safe Space, telling them about this. But the most heartwarming thing is hearing from people whose lives are changed by this. For example, last week I was in Marquette, Michigan at the Fresh Coast Film Festival. Afterwards, I got this page-long letter from a trans kid who said, "Thank you so much for helping me feel safer in the outdoors and for showing me that I can grow up and be happy, and that the only way out is forward."
Yeah. Doesn't get better than that. Yeah. Give it up for Mikah, everybody. You can watch Canyon Chorus on Mikah's website, mikahmeyer.com, or on YouTube. Back after this, everybody. Back in a moment. My God, thank you for coming back. I appreciate it.
Let's make it a good day.
It's time again to read your comments. Somebody's phone is going off loudly. There we go. Oh.
No one ever knows it's them either, is what's funny.
Let's go ahead and get a shot of the guilty party right there. Leo, go ahead and take a shot. There we go. You know what? Here's this. I'm just going to walk over here. Let me...
Oh, no. He's on the...
Here we go. So here's what's going to happen. I want you, let me go actually stand over here. Why don't you take a good look, see right up there? And John, go ahead and get a shot. That's what we call the bad person's balcony. That's right. So whenever somebody's phone rings, security takes that person up to the balcony. So here we go. Yep, here we go. Go ahead and go up there. There we go. We're going out. There we go. No, keep walking. Keep walking. No, keep walking. Take her to the balcony. That's right. That's where we put the bad people. She'll be allowed to. She'll be. Oh. No, we take her up the stairs. Eric will show her where the bad people go. There we go. She'll come back down and just. Oh, there we go. Okay.
She just left with Eric.
She left with Eric. Yeah.
They might be dating now. Congratulations. Yeah.
Eric and her might be married by the time this segment's over. There we go. Let's give it up for row one there.
Oh, look. Aaron's a seat filler.
I know. And now it's like the Oscars. Okay, wait. I just got word. She's made it to the bad person's balcony. There she is up there. Let's go ahead and get a shot. There she is, right? She'll be able to come back down at the end of the show. There we go. Yeah. Oh,
she made sure to bring her phone too.
Oh, well, maybe she'll turn the ringer off up there. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and now let's get a shot. It's like the Academy Awards. Now we have a seat filler. Oh. We have a seat filler. It's Aaron Schwab filling the seat for the front row. Oh, we're going to take a break. Wait till you hear and see what happened at Fallon's house last night when we return. Back in a moment, everybody.
Let's make it a good day.
What happened to my friend in the bad person balcony? You'll find out at the end of the show. There we go. Right now, though, yesterday we featured a few things from Oprah's favorite things, and one is the Ninja Creami, which lets you make ice cream, frozen yogurt, and other things. Well, our dear friend Fallon has one and mentioned yesterday how loud it is. Well, last night, no joke, Fallon's husband Jake demonstrated. Now, if your ears hurt, turn down the volume a little bit. Listen to this.
Turn it on. Hit full. Hit it with the light ice cream function. And we're gonna let it go. Now see what it's doing. There's a blade spinning in there very fast. It's gonna come down.
What?
It's gonna churn this frozen milk.
No one can hear you over that.
About 4 minutes of deafening noise. Have a delicious, low-calorie, high-protein ice cream.
That goes on for 4 minutes.
And that's before he adds the fill-ins. Then if you add little toppers, like he was doing graham crackers, it's a whole other session. That's why I wasn't joking when I said he'll be like, pause your stories, I'm getting the creamy going. I'm like, oh my God, it's so aggressive.
She sent that to us last night. We're like, oh my God, she's right. Well, in honor of the creamy, we decided a sentence I never said before on TV. We decided to put Fallon to the test.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
sorry.
she has to decide if the noise she's about to hear is the creamy doing its thing or another loud appliance. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to play Creamy or Not Creamy. There we go. There we go. Okay.
I feel like that's pretty locked in my brain. So
Yeah.
I feel like I'll do.
I don't know. Okay, and audience, you can help her out. Director Leo, please roll the first sound.
No, not a creamy. That sounds gas, like some kind of lawnmower or something, or drill.
Okay, we need one answer, please.
It's like a jackhammer.
A jackhammer. You are wrong, but it is not the creamy.
Okay.
It is not. That is a leaf blower.
Oh, it's so close.
That's a leaf blower.
Okay.
Okay, creamy or not creamy, here's noise 2.
I think not creamy. It feels like an airplane, guys.
It is not creamy. No, that is an F-16 fighter jet.
I knew it. But that actually sounded similar.
Right? Okay, we have the third noise as we play Creamy or Not Creamy. Leo, roll it.
Oh, that's a creamy.
Is it a creamy?
That's a creamy.
It is a creamy.
I knew it.
That is the creamy.
It is burned into my brain.
Okay.
It's like, it's so annoying.
Now, I will tell you, Jeff found maybe other creamy sound effects, not from that sounded disgusting, but maybe not from your video. So here we go. Number 4, here's the next sound. Leo? Okay, cut it.
Okay. To me, it's one of two things. It's either a creamy or one of those cash grab machines where the air goes crazy and you grab cash.
Fallon, unfortunately, I need an answer.
I'm going creamy.
It is not a creamy. That is a vacuum.
Okay.
That is a loud vacuum, okay?
Wasn't loud enough, I guess.
Right? Creamy or not creamy. Leo, noise fight. Cut.
Oh, it's getting loud. Wait, what, I need help. Creamy or not creamy?
No, not creamy.
Not creamy, the audience.
Not creamy, they're saying, except for this guy in the pink says it's creamy. Other than that, no creamy.
You're right, not creamy. That, but a cousin of the creamy, that is a blender.
Okay.
That is a blender. Close.
Jeez.
Okay, Leo, director Leo, noise 6.
That feels creamy-like. That feels creamy. Creamy, yes.
Let's not ever say that again. Yeah. That is a creamy. That is a creamy.
Jake sits on the couch with this huge thing, and he's like, it's all like 400 calories, and he just like goes to town. And I'm like, I get it.
Fallon sent me a picture of Jake eating it. I go, he looks like one of those monkeys, little baby monkeys eating a banana. He looks so happy.
He was so happy.
Okay, here's our final one. Director Leo, roll it.
I don't know. That's someone cleaning a porta potty out. I don't think that's no creamy.
That's not creamy, and you are right.
Oh.
That is a garbage disposal. That is a garbage disposal. That's right.
All right.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's how you play Creamy or Not Creamy. We'll be right back after this, folks. Welcome back. With the weather cooling down, don't forget to check out the swag store. We have a series of new sweatshirts available featuring new designs and logos. I love these. There's also mugs, t-shirts, bags, hot dish spoons, and more. Head to jasonshowstore.com. Back after this. Welcome back. Hey, John, can we get a shot of the bad person balcony lady right there? She's back. I want, she's back. She's better. That's right. She has a mug. Her phone's off. Everything. Yeah.
Does she have a name?
Yeah. What's your name?
Dawn.
Dawn. That's right. Okay. Thank you, Dawn. Give it up for Dawn for being a good sport. And I love it. And I love it. I love it. We didn't, Aaron had to tell us, our security guard, who's been with us for like a year, never been upstairs. Here I am telling her to go upstairs. She had no idea how to go, where to go upstairs. What kind of operation is this? Oh, she just had surgery and I'm sending her upstairs? Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Leave it to me. I'm sorry, love. I got it. Well.
Get that workman's comp.
I know. Leave it to me to do that. No, I'm sorry. Anyway, but that is my favorite thing. And what I love about Dawn is Dawn didn't even know her phone was going off. Somebody had to tell Dawn her phone was going off. Really quick, I have 25 seconds. The best example of that ever was a woman. I was doing a very serious interview with Ann Curry. And I was talking about Mervy Pervy Matt Lauer with her. And in the middle of this serious interview, a woman's phone goes off and her ringer was this. Woof, woof. So I had to concentrate on interviewing Anne while dogs were barking. Yeah. Hey, tomorrow on the show, James Beard award-winning chef Sean Sherman brings his indigenous cooking to the show, plus more road trip adventures from our recent trip to one of our new cities, Sioux Falls, South Dakota. That's tomorrow, but right now that's going to do it for us. If you're a kid that's being bullied, go out there and be yourself, because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Go out and vote, everybody. See you tomorrow.